How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another Path of Titans video, where today we'll be playing as Barsboldia because it has just gotten a brand new TLC with a brand new model, and also there's been some new changes to Gondwana, or to Gondwa, sorry. There's been a lot of changes to Gondwa, the map of Gwanda, and I want to check those out. So, Barsboldia, new model. Long overdue. I was not a fan of the old Barsboldia model. I like this one. It looks like a Muttaburrasaurus, which is not a Hadrosaur, of course, but I still think it's cool. Like, you know, those, the way that, like, you know, it has like a huge, it's cool. It reminds me of Muttaburrasaurus. Muttaburrasaurus is one of my all-time favorite dinosaurs. It is my favorite Australian dinosaur anyway. This one looks really cool. Kind of looks like Ouranosaurus right here a little bit. That's interesting. This one looks great. This one actually has more of a Hadrosaur face to it. That's one of the biggest problems I had with the previous Barsboldia model, is that it didn't really have a Hadrosaur face. So we're going to play this one. You know, again, one of my biggest complaints that I had was that Barsboldia, the previous Barsboldia, its face didn't really look like a Hadrosaur face. And this one looks like a Hadrosaur face, so I quite like it. All right, let's do it. So, of course, with this DLC, there was the new model applied to the Barsboldia. There was also some new abilities, so we'll certainly check out some of those. But the biggest goal right now is to go to where the map has been changed. You'll notice how different Impact Crater and I think Grand Valley. I always get it mixed up with the other one, but you'll notice how different it looks. That's because it's a lot more forested, and I'm very excited to see that. There's a lot of people who've been upset with that. I personally love it. I think that it's going to be a nice change of pace. Plus, it was something that was done to kind of like make it so that... I hear someone. It was something that was done to make it so that not everybody will go to those... Just hang out in that hole, like hang out in what... Oh no, it's a Bagaceratops. I did not hear anybody. I heard a Bagaceratops. Anyway, they did that so that people wouldn't just group up in one area. It kind of like, it's a little bit more of an incentive for people to spread out. So like they give less reason for you to just hang out in one spot, because those spots were of course by far the places where people like to hang out the most. And as a result, the rest of the map, it kind of like felt like it was pointless to go to the rest of the map. Or oh my gosh, at least on most servers that I played on anyway. This kind of makes it so that people have a little bit more of an incentive to travel around, which I personally like. I think that is a good move, but we'll see how it all pans out, of course. Check it out. Bipedal. I can move bipedal now. Isn't that cool? Isn't that awesome? Can I run bipedally? No, that sucks. What's interesting about hadrosaurs is that they were primarily quadrupeds, but it seems like they would have likely been able to go into a bipedal stance in order to run. You know, so technically speaking, most of the time as a hadrosaur, I'd be walking around on all fours like this, but then, oh no, there is a dinosaur over there. There's a Tarbosaurus over there. Get into my bipedal stance, and then I'd run away. But I can't run bipedally, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. Whoa, that is a big flippin' tortoise. Hiya! Hiya! Okay. I run now. I'm running away. You won't have to deal with me anymore. Alright. Now, of course, where I'm approaching right now is also a hot spot. And I already hear some giant non-crocodilian... Yeah, see, there's still a lot of people here. So the problem still persists in a couple of different areas. In fact, people are probably coming here as like an alternative. Did you guys hear? Current research suggests that Deinosuchus is not actually an alligatoroid, which is crazy. I've already made whole videos saying that Deinosuchus was an alligatoroid, but it doesn't even seem like it was a crocodilian at all. Like it was completely outside of that, of like what's considered true crocodilians. That's just insane. One of the biggest reasons why that was done is, or one of the biggest reasons why that conclusion was met is because it appears it did have salt glands. Jeez, everybody and their sisters here. Holy moly. I guarantee there's not going to be anyone where I'm going. Guaranteed. Now, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. I guess, in essence, I'm just saying that it doesn't seem like Dinosuchus was a crocodilian. So, there we go. So does this confirm that Purosaurus is actually truly the largest crocodilian? Because Purosaurus is basically just a giant caiman, which are crocodilians? I mean, technically speaking, yes, because if Dinosuchus is not a crocodilian, then it wouldn't be in the conversation. Similar to how we always omit Sarcosuchus because Sarcosuchus is not a crocodilian. Gets kind of confusing after a while, but it's really fun stuff. You gotta love taxonomy. Come here, you. Also, a little fun fact about Barsboldia. It is one of the largest hadrosaurs, which means that it's among the largest non-sauropod dinosaurs out there. Barsboldia was a pretty huge fella. We actually see quite a few of them in Prehistoric Planet. I'll have an image up if I remember to do that while I'm editing. It's always cool to see some lesser-known dinosaurs. We don't have much of Barsboldia. Like, we have a lot of vertebrae. We also have some ribs, and I think some parts of the hind limbs, sorry. I know we don't have a skull. And when I say that the skull looks better, I mean that it just looks a lot more like a hadrosaur skull. The old Barsboldia head reminded me a lot more of like an iguanodontian skull over like a hadrosaur. So I didn't really jive with it. You know, it wasn't really my favorite thing in the world. So something like this, I think, looks miles better. Good job, Alderon Games. You guys did awesome, as usual. Is that a Megalania? Or is that a... Oh, no, it's not. It's a Paleosaniwa, if that's how you pronounce it. I can't remember. Oh, wait. Are you? No, you're not. You're not a Megalania. Oh, I've been venomized. I must fight it off. I allowed myself to do that. All right. It nearly killed me. But we made it. We made it. And then already you can tell there are way more trees out here than there was before. It almost looks like a completely different area, which because, you know, it basically is by this point. Mostly due to the trees and the fact that it's not all just pure grass. I like it. I like the looks of it way more. It's still called Grand Plains, which is kind of odd. Now that you really think of it, it's more like Grand Forest now, I suppose. It's like more of a sparse forest. I guess you get like a lot of plains in between all of that. I don't know. I like this. I like seeing more foliage, more diverse foliage and things like that. I think that makes for a much cooler image. Of course, I make it, and the server's going to restart in 44 seconds, like right when I make it. Why? Why? Well, at least it's daytime now, so we can see a little bit better. Looks exactly how you'd expect it to look. Well, I mean, I guess depending on what you were expecting if you're coming in here. Imagine if you're someone who's playing this game and you had no idea that there were an update to the map. And you go to Grand Plains because you're like, yeah, that's my favorite place to go. And this is what you see. I wonder how many people are getting like terribly confused by that. Yeah, I like this. I don't know. I don't know why I like this so much, but I really like this. I think this looks a lot better. Again, the name's not really fitting for it now, not really, but I don't know. I like it. I like it here. Maybe it's just because all of this is new and I'm so used to seeing the old Grand Plains. Because, I don't know, I've spent so much time at Grand Plains because, again, that's just where everybody just congregates. Like, that is exactly where everybody likes to go. And so to see it like this is just so weird because I'm just used to the way that it used to look. Hey, a Stegosaurus! I didn't think I'd see anybody here. Now, hopefully there's some things that'll hunt me. Because, oh, there are still people here. They cannot let old habits die. I see. We are going to constantly see people here. Hello, I too am a Barsboldia. I need water. You have the Metaburosaurus one, I see. Okay, well, there are still people here, obviously hanging around the water. So that's cool. That's cool. Probably not as many as there used to be, though, I assume anyway. There's a Spinosaurus over there. Is it going to try to hunt me, I wonder? I am down to fight. I am a massive hadrosaur, people. Underestimate hadrosaurs. Fight me, you coward. I also want to check out Impact Crater. I know that that's different. They removed the water from there, so now folks don't have a reason to hang around there either. See, I don't know. It's just the way that these trees are laid out. Something about them just feels nice. Feels nice. It feels right. You understand? This just feels right. Now, these are cool. I saw these on someone's video. The trees are all kind of like stripped of their leaves, and they're kind of bent backwards. Of course, they're dead trees. Highlights the fact that there was an impact. Obviously, a recent impact, too. I don't know why I said it like that. And there it is. We've got trees down there that are alive, which goes against my previously held statement that the impact happened recently. But in here, you can see the impact that created Impact Crater. As you can see, right there. A meteorite. Ain't that darn cool? It's a pretty big one, too. I'm a big hadrosaur, and it's still pretty big compared to me. That is a big one. That is a big one. There's not like it. There's no water down here. Well, there is small amounts of water, I suppose. I don't know if you'd really get anything from this. Oh, you would get stuff from this. That's interesting. I don't think these are here naturally. These might have been placed by the admins. Like, this might be a server thing. Because I don't think they would have had those, though. I don't think those were there before. I've seen a couple of videos of people going down here, and I don't remember seeing those. I guess it is possible that they were there, but I just find it unlikely. Anyway, yeah, this is what the area looks like. I like it. I especially love seeing all of the type of destroyed trees on the top. Gives it a lot of really cool atmosphere. Whoa, Miragaya. How are you doing? Look at them go. So young, so free. I am being... Oh. I clicked the wrong button, too. Oh, darn. Oh, darn. This is the beginning of the end, my friends. This is not good. Back off, you nerd. I hit you with tail. I was being so friendly to all y'all. Come on. Come on. There's a big tail sweep. Ugh. Get out of here. Did that one button do anything? Get out of here. Whew. Just run. Oh no. Stamina. I have to turn and fight. Click everything. Click everything. Click everything. Click everything. Just fight. Just fight back. Don't go down without a fight. Don't go on without a fight. Wow. Don't roar. It took 5 of you to do that. So yeah, that was Barsboldia. And the new maps and everything. So yeah, I do really like the new model, and a lot of those abilities were really cool. I especially loved like the front kicking ability, even though I didn't really get to use it the way that I preferred. I was kind of like hoping for like a 1v1 type thing, but of course it's Path of Titans. You're not always going to get a 1v1. Most people are going to mix pack and they're going to go after you. But regardless, I like it. I like it. The model is a huge improvement. I wouldn't mind trying out the model that's like a little bit more like Muttaburrasaurus, because I just think that's really cool. And the map, I just think that the map looks fantastic as well. So be sure to let me know what you guys think about it. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you this time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have an awesome day.